And we are ready for the news, and this time we start from the northeast region where a pregnant woman has died due to shortage of drugs at the Maluku Health Center at Walawale. The referral facility, which serves about 11, had to reach villages in the West Mamprose municipality, has since been hit by shortages of essential medicines and supplies needed for emergency care for almost a year. A physician assistant in charge of the facility, Ajiman Christian, who confirmed the situation to JoyNews, said it was a preventable medical emergency.
The Maluku hospital is virtually empty. The facility has totally run out of essential medicines, including malaria and pneumonia pills, tuberculosis drugs, antiretrovirals, and general antibiotics. The over 700 residents who rely on the facility would have to travel long distances to access healthcare. Azuma Shaibu, a pregnant woman, was rushed for emergency care, but the facility had no drugs, so she was referred to the Bolga Regional Hospital. Mbema Ai, a relative, narrates what happened.
The
facility was empty when they got to the hospital. They only found donkeys sleeping outside the facilities. They were asked to send the woman to Bolga. On their way to Walewale, she died.
Residents say although the Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, donated some medical supplies to the facility in January, they need more help.
The situation at the facility is no secret. Everyone knows there are no drugs. Anyone who goes there is asked to go to Walewale or Palugu near Bolga. I want government to restore supplies immediately.
Residents are pleading with government to make the health center functional.
Patients who visit the center are turned away because there are no drugs in the facility. A woman brought a sick child from a village called Kulungu, but was turned away because the hospital had no drugs. On her way, the child died.
The assemblywoman for Wulugu, Memunatu Sandu, said the situation is dire because many people are not able to afford referrals to major facilities in Walewale, Tamale and Bolga.
Wulugu is a big community, and about 10 or 11 communities are surrounding Wulugu, and they all attend Wulugu facility. But due to lack of drugs, I think some have been traveling to Bolga, some travel to Walewale, and even some Tamale. So those who cannot afford, I think they just give up.
Until the facility gets regular supply of essential medication, many lives will continue to be at stake. Eliasu Tanko's report for JoyNews from Walewale.
We'll take you to the Ashanti region, and the police at Ajuso on Thursday had a tough time controlling a huge crowd which invaded the Divisional Police Command premises following news of an arrest of a 25-year-old man alleged to have kidnapped 4 children. It turned out the man, described by police as an imbecile, is related to the children, for which the kidnapping claims were subsequently dismissed. It, however, took police officers a hectic time to bring the incensed crowd under some control. Ohimin Teria has more in the following report.
One of the children was wearing a school uniform with a school badge, Tiku. So based on that, we sent information to Tiku, assemblyman or assemblywoman. So he came, and later one woman to call Ama Ajapoma came and then identified the children that they are her grandchildren. That the young man that was with them is her son. But he is imbecile. It's not all that way. So this one, he did not even see the time that son, about 25 years old, left with the children. So in short, the rumor that you've been hearing that there's a kidnap case is untrue.
Ajuso Divisional Commander ACP Stephen Tani Ngisa, who briefed the media, said the suspect is an uncle of the case. He explained the man had been out with the children to pick empty sachet water bags for sale. However, his inability to answer questions about them from suspicious members of the public raised eyebrows.
Myself, I came down because of the rumors, because of what they heard that the man has kidnapped the children. Some came with blogs and others. We have a hectic time before we were able to catch them.
From Kumasi for JoyNews, Oyminteria reporting.
Back here in Accra, commercial drivers who ply the Teshi-Labadi stretch here in the capital say overgrown weeds and shrubs on the median are distracting them and in some cases causing accidents. Subsequently, they want the Department of Parks and Gardens to clear these weeds, which they claim have transformed the once beautifully manicured median into one that has become messy and a danger for motorists. JoyNews intern Kwei took a stroll around the median and has come through with this report.
The Labadi Teshi Road is one of the major roads in Accra that has a long median which divides 2 lanes. The grassy strip also serves as a platform to display ornamental vegetation that beautifies the scenery for citizens and tourists as they cruise along the road. But according to some drivers JoyNews spoke to, the median has been taken over by weeds and shrubs and threatened to extend into the street if they remain unattended to.
Nti se bi bibi kura sikura wani kura hu ti ase oni nyina no mo hwe no mo ye de mo hwe no mo ye na kwa no nyina da ho no na titu se
ya wo ko ba do yuten be ona ko ba fo yuten ni chono ko ba ni gba chai wo ona wo ko na no ga gban ga be accident e happy je ma wo pa government fa ko ni e hani asa je me ha wo ko ni ke wo fo yuten ko no wo na wo hin egbe ko no wo nye wo fo yuten jo ga na problem ko aka ba jema ke poto se traffic light se ke wo yagbe ke le dun wo e gba wona gba e fun wo dun light ko tunu ye gbe wo pa me fa na am va face light jan wo ko ni ke won ya ko ni gbe no wo na gbe no tutu ni won wo ke ya
sometimes go here no we don't na ke gbe ekume hin portus even ko ba
we want to talk about the main road linking from Accra to Teshinwa to Temadawe. We have seen that the middle of the road has grown wildly, and formerly we do see Parks and Gardens being taken good care of it, but nowadays nobody cares about it. So we want to see if the government has lost interest on our road. So we need a help from the government so that we come and give us a help. Because it causes a lot of accidents on the road, mainly in the night. If you want to cross, you can't see the oncoming vehicle. So we are seeking help from we need a help from the government so that you come to our aid and come and weed the unwanted flowers on the middle of the road for us.
Already, a homeless man has set up a makeshift shelter on one of the overgrown islands. The drivers warn the situation could get out of hand and cause accidents if the Department of Parks and Gardens does not act quickly.
I would like to just state emphatically that these 2 areas that you were talking about fall within 2 municipalities, the Lekma and the Latma. And we have trained the workforce there with the usage of brush cutters to tame down the weeds that are growing there. Occasionally we go down to monitor. However, when they are in challenges or difficulties, we send our workforce to beef up the working situation there.
So how soon are we to expect Parks and Gardens to deal with the situation?
Currently, as you see around, we are on the ground, and in the next 6-8 days, we will be able to bring the place to its normal shape.
Already, the officials of the Department of Parks and Gardens also say the median is overgrown with weeds due to challenges including the lack of equipment and labor. Acting head of the department, Charles Okine, he tells JoyNews the median will be cleared within 2 weeks. Well, as we move on, over 20 former headquarters, also known as Kayaye, have benefited from the Chief Justice's mentoring program, which seeks to expose them to the structure of the court system in Ghana. The beneficiaries, most of them are between the ages of 16 and 30, as they spent a year interacting with the Chief Justice at the Supreme Court, where they were taken through some aspects of Ghana's legal profession and observed court proceedings as well.
These girls were picked from the streets where they plied their trade as porters and sent to school. The Chief Justice, in collaboration with other civil society, felt the need to boost their egos and mentor them, hence the need for the program. During these sessions, female lawyers help the girls to build linkages that will support them to stay motivated and pursue further their frontiers. Executive Director of the Purim African Youth Development Platform, an NGO championing the cause, Aku Kevi, explained most of these girls have numerous challenges which urgently need to be addressed. That is why they have gotten involved.
This program has been an inspiration for these girls. Most of them have gone on and moved out of the market, and for us that is a great plus. When you look at the reasons why they come, some of these girls come to the market because of child marriage. Some of them come because of poverty. Their family needs money, and they are the agents who are sent to bring the money. So we've realized that in our interactions with them, sometimes it even becomes difficult if you want to provide them with any kind of support. They still want to be in the market because they've been sent to make money. So the mentorship program is to help them know that there are other women like us who are achieving in life. These are the challenges they go through, and it will inspire you when we are in the courts, the experiences that these women share. It is very clear that these women have gone through a lot, but through all the challenges and the odds, they were able to make it in life.
Janet Kwate is now studying at the University of Education, Winneba. She teaches alongside studies.
They advised us, talked about that a lot, about what and how they share their experience on how they were able to make it. So we also empowered ourselves, and through that I also told myself I have to also be like them. That's how I also started. So from then I decided to apply and go back to school. So I went back to school, and now I'm also a teacher. Although I'm not out from school, I'm in level 300, but I'm teaching in part-time in one of a preparatory school in Kumasi.
The program is a part of the Ending Child Marriage in Ghana, and it is also to empower the head porters.
I tell you, this is very encouraging. Now let's move on and focus on politics. And the opposition NDC says its members who contested as independent candidates in the 2016 general elections are banned from contesting in the upcoming 2020 polls. General Secretary of the party, Johnson Esiedun Ketia, says the party's decision to run as independent candidates, or these individuals' decision to run as independent candidate, was an affront to the rules and regulations governing the party, and subsequently must face the full rigors of the party's constitution. Mr. Esiedun Ketia made the remarks at a news conference to announce guidelines for the selection of his parliamentary candidates for a next primaries across the country. Kwesi Parker Wilson was there and has more.
Those who have shown remorse have never seen any document or law that has changed because you have spilled some tears on that document. See, you can show remorse, but the law, you went in with your eyes open. And then, yes, and it is important that we hold onto this principle, because democracy is about winning or losing and accepting the decision of the people. So the moment you decide that because I didn't win, I am not going to support the winner, it means that the reverse, if that conduct is not punished, then the reverse will apply. Anytime, if we allow you to go now and you happen to win the primaries, would the party now be in a position to compel those you defeated to now support you because you are a superhuman being? So that is it. So if you are interested in the game, you go and play by the rules.
And that's it for the latest news roundup we have. But look, we have more news. So we'll review the newspapers, we'll look at the stories on the front, center spreads, and the back pages of the various dailies we have in the studio. We'll also take a look at myjoyonline.com. But subsequently, we will tell you about the latest roundup of the next stage of the contest of the African Cup of Nations taking place in Egypt. And you know, Ghana will be participating in the next round, and we have a match on Monday. So please make sure you stay with us on all our social media handles, especially on Facebook, JoyNews on TV, a Twitter handle, JoyNews on TV, and always keep watching us on YouTube, My Joy Online TV. We're taking a break. When we come back, we'll look at the reviews.